We are in screening of employment candidates section of the Introduction to Recruitment lecture. And assumably we found potential candidates. Right now the goal is to screen them, to understand whether they can do jobs which we have. So source screening is the evaluation or investigation of a source as a part of methodical survey to assess suitability for a particular role or purpose, technically for our occupation in our industry. And there are many different techniques which can be, or tools could be used for source screening. One of the most popular is a job interview, but here I need to say that it's very rare a candidate or applicant get a job interview immediately. Of course, when the applicants submit their credentials, it makes sense to take a look at them. Okay, this person claims that they have this. Maybe something we can assess without. So let's say kind of dates, or like look for some mistakes. If the person says that they have a certification, okay, we can possibly check the databases of at least trade certificates, whether this person is listed on the website. But eventually job interview is like somewhere, any job candidate, I would say not any, 99.5% of job candidates will have some kind of a job interview. More narrowly, what we say job interview should be called employment interview, because job interview could be for a particular job or for particular employment, or it could be about like general jobs in the company. So employment interview is the interview consisting of a conversation between a job applicant and one or more representatives of the employer, which is conducted to A, assess whether the applicant may be hired, and possibly B, negotiate conditions of this hiring. Here I need to say that job interviews, many jobs interviews, consist of just general questions like tell me about yourself. Some job interviews are more technical. So for instance, okay, how do you know, let's say, HTML5? Are you familiar with Canvas tech? What do you know about this, or what do you like about this, or when do you prefer to use that? So it can be like some job interviews can be more technical interview rather than a job interview. But job interview is not only the only way to assess the person. So situational judgment test is a substantive selection test that asks applicant how they would perform in a variety of job situations. And the answers are then compared to the answers of high-performing employees. Here I need to say that some situational job judgment tests can be included in the job interview as well, instead of giving like a separate test. And most of the companies, or like small employers, will probably do that. So generally, bigger employers tend to have like a bigger, like more developed processes. Smaller employers may have like a very easier or like less complicated recruitment or screening processes. Another tool can be a work sample test. So here, basically, we can offer a job candidate or employment candidate to perform as they will work, like they will perform on the work. And more expensive tool, it could be assessment center. So it is an off-site place where candidates are given a set of performance situation tests designed to evaluate their usually managerial potential. Why managerial? Because assessment center is not cheap; it's pretty expensive. So if for a high level, for like tons of money, tons of salary candidates, it makes sense to spend more on them. Hopefully, we are ready to services of recruiters, and it will end, finish our lecture. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.